30 seconds here and no drop frames. All right, so it's looking pretty solid. So what happens as now that I am in the position to actually do this? All right, the following things happen. I'm gonna make all these things tokens first.
Police.
Yick D
Yeah.
Steelinator.
The Goblin, Yick D Steelinator. All right, hold on. I'm not.
Oh my gosh, there's more of these little bastards.
Damn it.
And I'm totally not sorry about this, Katana.
No.
Stabs will
Oh,
appear.
boy.
Your shot will be able to go off on stabs because you did ready that action, Dan. So take a shot. Don't get a natural one.
Yeah.
Please.
Alright. 8. Damn it. I rolled awesome for damage.
Oh man, that's some damn good damage there, son.
That is
I
some damn
know.
solid damage,
I
but
would've
it's not
dropped
enough.
it.
That's not enough.
It
All right.
missed.
Yep.
So,
Lame.
Katana, these attacks will have advantage.
I've been made aware of a sneaky goblin, but
They get advantage because they're flanking you.
Oh.
I will leave it to you to determine how much damage you're taking from this.
The scimitar for I'm assuming okay, so they have advantage, you said?
Yes.
Nope. Yes. 15.
All right. So you're gonna take that 15.
Wait.
All right. Oh.
Oh.
There.
As I see the third scimitar striking at her, I'm going to use my cutting words.
Is that an interrupt?
That is using my reaction
Okay.
to a creature you can see within 30 feet of you, or 60 feet of you.
Okay.
60. To expend one use of my Bardic Inspiration, rolling the Bardic Inspiration die,
Yep.
subtracting that number from the damage.
Boom. So you're gonna take 10, not 15, Katana.
Damn,
And those are-
thanks,
those
because
are
that dropped
what-
me down to 13.
What words are those?
Dick!
Cutting words.
Cunning words?
Oh yeah. Which words specifically?
Let's see.
Yo mama so fat.
No, that's vicious mockery.
Oh,
Yeah, that's Vicious Mockery.
you should tell him, hey, look at your dead friend over there.
Gosh, I hope you don't turn out like those headless corpses I see over there.
All right.
Hey, look, there's your dead friend.
Huh?
Cut words.
You have upset the goblin. All right. Now,
Stop that! They're attacking me!
All right.
Ow!
So, all right. So, then we're gonna have these guys. All right. But these guys are not actually going to attack the party. They've got to hit an AC of 10. And this and Yick D Steelinator, all right. He steps out from behind. He steps out from not having a character sheet apparently. What the fuck? He steps out from behind the glowing pillar that he's next to, right? And he shouts, "I am Yick D Steelinator! I will take your shinies!" And he's got a big javelin on a puny little arm, right?
Oh man, I should have. He can speak English. I should have sticky globbed him.
And so he will, why the fuck? Oh, because it doesn't have any crit damage listed, that's why. Okay. And so he will lob his attack. Does he hit AC 10? No, he doesn't. Alright, so that's 6 and 7? How much is that? Yes? A total of 6 and 7 range damage to this pillar. Right? So, I'm gonna prepare to feel the wrath of my amazing drawing skills, motherfuckers. Alright? Because what happens here...
He's about to MS paint some shit.
I'm about to MS paint the shit out of this. All right. So basically, those javelins and arrows they're shooting are actually hitting the pillar that you're right next to.
What level spell is that, anyways? MS Paint.
All right. This is what happens when you damage the pillars that are softly glowing and filled with heat.
Oh.
Can I use a reaction to get the
It
fuck out of the
explodes
way?
with fire. Man, we should
spills
totally-
lava everywhere.
Yeah.
You may make a reflex saving throw for half damage.
Ooh.
I'm glad I'm outside
I'm
the
assuming
range of that.
dexterity.
Yes, dex.
What's reflex, or does it
I'm
change
sorry.
based on
Reflex
class?
is what they called it in 3.5. It's a dexterity save for half damage.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's gonna you'll take.
Can I use my acrobatics?
Make the saving throw.
No.
Can I roll this thing with a better stat?
No, the campaign has stopped until I get to use my acrobatics.
On the bright side, that'll also hit the other goblins that are around here. Whoa!
On a nat 20, I will actually give you, if you spend a beat to turn that nat 20, I'll give you a full disengage on the spot without spending any actions this turn. Right now. A disengage meaning nobody gets any attacks of opportunity and you get the fuck out of dodge with no damage taken.
I would like to do this, please.
All right, let's do that. HM beats 8. So you can put yourself anywhere within your normal move distance. Remember that these squares here with the rocks are double movement.
Okay, my movement is 30, or speed is 30. That's your movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Veralta's actually just barely out of that.
Oh, there's that little bastard. There's that little bastard right there. Woo! Okay, let's see. How far?
There we go.
1, 2. Wait, there. And you said the rocks are double.
Yep. So you have 15 feet, not 30 feet.
Yeah. So I can get this away. Okay. Later, dudes. Wait, I was here. So 1, 2, later, losers.
All right.
The fuck out of Dodge.
All right. And that's going to leave these kids here straight up fucked because goblins are not the most brilliant of people. And
They didn't realize they were going to barbecue their own dudes.
not the most coordinated ambushers on the planet.
Ooh, there's lots of 20s rolling around.
Yeah, but they probably don't have advantage.
Wilkes will pass and he'll take half damage. All right. Stabs and Zerk are dead.
I bet they are.
What about Zik?
He's done. He's fine. He's outside. Just
Zik
outside
is
the
just
blast
barely out of the
radius.
range. If you want to preserve him, you're going to have to actively attempt to because the lava is going to start growing.
Oh. No, he's dead. I'll just go for the one that can speak English.
All
Yeah,
right.
that sounds good to me.
Then it'll be Ron's turn. And Ron's gonna back up and he's gonna be like, "Fucking what?" Right? And then he's gonna turn around and he's gonna notice, like he's gonna take his 5-foot steps. He backs up away from the lava, right? And then he's gonna fucking pull out his short sword and he's gonna level it at the troop over by the rock. And he says, "I'm coming for you next." And he's gonna
he's Babe Ruthin.
1, 2. He's gonna slowly move his way through this difficult terrain. I'm gonna get
You're
you, motherfucking ass! I'm gonna fucking kill you! But he's not making much progress.
Once I get over there.
Yeah, once he gets over there, he'll get you.
Once I
Katana,
get
you're
over
up. It's your turn.
Okay, so once again, this is some nasty terrain here.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. So I could move 1, 2, 3, and I can move there with my regular move.
Yep.
Or I could use my dash.
Yep. You can dash and get another 3 squares.
Can anyone guess what my plan for my turn is?
I can,
Okay.
but it's gonna change if she gets too close.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna do
could?
something absolutely crazy, guys. You're gonna love this, I promise. It's either gonna fail horribly or be amazing. One
right.
or the other. There's no in between.
Do it!
I'm using my dash. And then I'm
Yep.
gonna use my action surge to be able to take another attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and hit this little guy right here. This what the fuck is your name, you little shitter?
Looks like it says
Sul-
salt.
Yeah.
Slulk. You gonna take a stab at
Slulk.
Slulk?
I'm gonna
You could
take
do
a
it-
stab at
You could do
Slulk.
it from 1 square back.
There's a reason I'm there.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, she's
I take
inside
the
the
attack.
range.
Yeah.
So I only get my main hand because my
Yep.
bonus action is my
Your
offhand.
bonus action is an offhand. Yep.
Okay. I have
Oh, but I
I
do see
have
why
a
she's
question
there.
on how this is worded in the player manual.
Okay, please read the rule
Action
aloud.
surge.
Yep.
Yes. Starting at second level, you can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. I don't know if that is specifically in regards to being able to take a bonus action after your action surge, or if that's just specifying you can use your action surge, but you still only get one.
I'm gonna say until I get help desk on that, I'm just gonna say it's an action, and one bonus action. In
Okay.
total for the turn.
And I spent my bonus action dashing.
And you spent.
Or did I?
No, you spent your action dashing. So now
I
you
still have a
could
bonus action.
Stab. Yes, you still have a bonus action. Dash is an action.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Then I get stab, which means where are my weapons? First gut attack.
Oh!
Wow.
Does it kill him?
Oh, son, nat 20! Splat!
Nice.
I would like to use my sweeping attack.
Okay, which does what?
When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to damage another creature with the same attack. Choose another creature within 5 feet of the original target and
I
within
see
your
why she sat there. Yeah.
Yep.
If the original attack roll would hit the second creature, which I'm assuming a natural 20 does, it takes damage equal to the number you roll on your superiority die.
Okay, what
My
is the
superiority die is a 1d8, so I'll roll that.
And how many dice do you have left?
I have 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay, it's probably not going to kill him, but I did do some damage to him.
And this is going to Kogu, right? This is going to Kogut. All right, so Kogut's going to take 3. Okay. So you walk up, and you still have a bonus action, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Can I hit him with my bonus action?
You may spend your bonus action to offhand the shit out of that little Gabi.
That's true. I get to do that. Okay, so then gut and then check. Check.
Nice.
Dead.
4.
Dead. That is actually his HP. He is dead.
Warriors, baby.
I'm telling you, this whole leveling up thing is really nice. Do you see why I was like, you guys can't bring the whole slave pack with you? Like,
Yep.
Like, yeah, no,
right,
absolutely
so,
not. Exactly.
so,
All right. Make sure I
you've
write
got next African Katana is gonna go Weeds. Weeds is dead. We're not giving Weeds. Stabs is also dead. Weeds is dead. Stabs is dead. Gloss Whistle, you're up.
I'm gonna lean over to Dan and be like, "Well, damn it, I was gonna shoot the rock."
I know, right? But we should get the one that can speak English.
Okay.
Why?
Guide. He could take us back to his village and make us gods or something. We could do all kinds of things with one that's alive.
Hashtag home. He really likes you.
Yeah. Okay.
Fell cleave. I did fell cleave. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of that guy. All right.
All right.
So what's your action, buddy?
Can I use Dissonant Whispers as non-lethal damage? Because it's psychic damage.
Is it
That's a stunner.
I'll let you spend 2 beats.
Whittling through those.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Not worth it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna try and kill him.
All right. What's the hit the spell button? I want to see the rules.
Well, how many beats have we got left?
8.
We have quite a few. Wow, what
so
the
it makes
fuck
it-
is this wall of text you threw at me?
A whisper dissonant melody that only one creature by choice with the range can hear, racking with terrible pain. Target make a wisdom saving throw and fail save. On a fail save, it takes 3d6 damage and must immediately. Okay, the 3d6 you roll.
Well-
2, a 1, and a 1. Man, your dice are fucking awesome. You have the most amazing dice.
So it's not really terrible pain. It's just like moderate discomfort. Holy crap! He failed it.
All right, he'll take 4 damage, right?
He failed so hard he actually took deadly damage.
So you start swaying and getting and whispering the discordant melody, right? And he starts like twitching, right? And he levels those beady little glowing eyes at you. He
Just realized I can't cast that
smiles.
spell because he's too far away, so I have to move
Oh
up
shit, he
first.
doesn't. Okay, well make your move. Remember, you're on difficult terrain.
Then
Yeah, but you
15.
should be able to move in this.
But the difficult terrain does not affect your spell distance.
No, but it impacts how far he can move.
Pew pew. Pew.
65. Can you
That's
not
still
hit him?
65.
Is it a 65-foot range?
It's a 60-foot range.
Okay, was that your full move?
I have 25 move speed, and I moved 10 feet.
All right, so you actually can't cast on him because he's
I
out of
can't
range.
cast on him.
All right, so he gets those 4 hit points back.
So,
Oh,
Shoot
man.
an arrow at him?
You have an action to spend.
yeah. I guess I'll trigger it if he
Can
gets
we spend
closer.
a beat so that he can get in range to do his move?
You may spend a beat.
Okay.
You can
All
spend a
right.
beat to complete your action. Okay, so he will take that
I got
full
your
damage.
back, bro.
This fucking
Alright,
this
yeah.
fucking Gabi's hit point bar has been like blink, 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 blink this whole fucking turn. Like, all right. So he smiles at you, right, and he starts singing along.
His health bar is.
You don't see his health bar.
Right.
I know, but from what you've told us about it.
Dan, your turn.
All right. I can move 30 feet normally, so that means I can move 15 feet in this rough terrain, right?
Correct.
I think that puts me here or one more further.
This should put you there.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. I think that puts me in range of the Steelinator. 2, 3, 4,
His name is Yik
5,
D,
6,
the
7,
Steelinator.
8,
All
9,
right.
10, 11. Yes. Puts me just in range to use the Wand of Viscid Globs on him instead.
Okay. So, give me that int check. Untrain int.
Jerking off on everybody, aren't you?
Hey, it's just amazing that I can go this quickly after the first time.
I
pretty
22.
You know, you're not wrong.
22? Damn, not bad. All right, so Yik D the Steelinator, right? He'll be like, he's laughing and he's humming along, and then thud.
I caught another one! I'm gonna stuff it in a little ball and carry it around, and whenever we need to fight something, Steelinator, I choose you.
Zik is gonna get he's gonna get a dexterity save. Can he throw himself around and flail enough to escape this fire? Yes, he can. Zik is gonna like, and he's gonna fucking like roll himself.
Oh,
Right.
we caught two! It's still alive!
All right.
Wait, did he say help in English?
No, not in what you could hear. He definitely
Oh.
sounds like he needs help though. All right, it's Ron's turn, but they all get their action, right? So Sulk is going to he's gonna be able to go over here, and he's gonna make his vanishing check. DC 13.
Who made a
No
vanishing check?
good.
Damn, nat 20 again, but not successful.
Oh, Sluck is still alive?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Wait, no, I'm sorry. He's dead. I
No.
just didn't mark
He
him.
I was
I
died.
killed
gonna
him.
say, he died.
he died to a crit.
Yeah,
He got crit for
God.
11, 12 damage, actually.
He got axed for a lot.
And so
And then I
he's-
hit his friend for more.
what about you? Do you have a will save? No, you don't. Oh God, Wilkes is out. Wilkes is gone.
Oh,
Wilkes quit. He is
He
not
ran.
being
He
a
ran.
bandit does not pay enough for this shit. He is gone. And he's just gonna fucking like pitter patter. Like he throws his arrows and his bow in the air. Like he's got a little like there's coins flying everywhere, and he is just gone. Like he quits, right? And that is going to Gatali,
Gave
you're
us
up
all
there,
his
right?
Chinese.
That is going to break combat order, right? And Ront is gonna stand over the Steelinator as the Steelinator is like.
Tell him to surrender.
Ront looks over and says, "You
Good
assholes
job.
take surrenders."
Yeah, because he knows.
That asshole takes surrenders.
He knows what's coming up next. I mean, that hallway or whatever that's in front of us is gonna.
Throw him in the
That's where they
magma.
came from.
Throw him in the lava river.
I very much agree with Dan.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, but we could use
So
intel.
I want all three of you to roll me charisma checks. Persuasion applies.
Oh, good.
Am I actually trying? Oh, yeah, I told
Persuasion
Will
applies.
forever.
So just roll persuasion.
Persuasion, yes.
Okay, there we go.
Throw him
20!
in the river.
I crit!
I failed so hard. We're
Wow.
keeping a prisoner.
So Katana,
God
like
damn it.
that asshole does, and then like Ront looks over, right? Ront looks down at you, and he looks over at them, and he says, "Well, you can't get everything right." And he,
What did he say?
He says, "Well, I guess you can't get everything right," and he sheaths his blade and he hoists up this thing and like it in this globby, You need to take your shinies! And Ront looks at it and says, I ain't got no shinies, asshat. And then he'll toss, like, he's gonna throw the Steelinator at the two guys who want to talk to him. Just, I want you guys to roll me an athletics check to catch him.
I'm not helping them because I'm gonna laugh at them.
Okay.
We want intelligence from a goblin. Do you realize?
Nope, I got an 8.
So Dan, right? You're like, I got that, and you're gonna like go flying back into Glossy, right? And Glossy's all like, but he managed to keep you like up, right? So you just got saved from falling by a gnome who was like leaning forward like this with his arms up, right? Like,
Can I like punch Ront and like
okay.
friendly fighter punch and be like, look at these fuckers.
Look at the nerds.
Anything on these goblin corpses besides crappy weapons and javelins?
all right.
Yeah, there was
so
gold that
While they're checking out.
okay, so Katana wants to dedicate the time you guys are spending interrogating to searching.
Looting and throwing
Yeah,
bodies.
we might as well drag Zik over here too.
Yep.
We should probably get away from the expanding lava from this rock.
Yeah, well,
I think that's probably our first priority.
Everybody will get 137 points of experience for defeating all those goblins. All right.
Woo!
That is including Ront taking his share, and you will find the following loot. All right. 20
137
plus 30 plus 15
Yeah.
plus 17. 82 copper pieces among all the corpses that didn't get, incinerated by the magma. And you will also get your hands on.
Me and Ront laugh at how the goblins look like marshmallows in a fire when we throw them into the magma river.
41 silver pieces. This is just like,
Alright.
it's just, you're assuming this is loot that they've taken from other passersby who were distracted by the magma, and looking at it, they had a pretty nice operation going here.
They had some decent
'Cause, like,
shinies.
You gotta get across the magma. There's no other way, right? They distract you with the dog illusion.
an illusion.
Do I notice them throwing goblin bodies into the magma?
Who's throwing the goblin bodies in?
Me and Ront, if Ront wants to help, I'm like just cleaning up just getting the bodies
Ront-
out of here. I ain't leaving bodies.
That's
Ron-
meat.
Ron doesn't give a shit about
After I hear the first one go in, I'm like, whoa, Ron, don't you know any recipes for goblin? We're looking for food.
I'll
Ron-
stick with mushrooms.
Ront will
You're gonna eat stool?
Ront will like look because he's not actually throwing the bodies in, right? Like a toss one and he goes, "Hey asshole, watch it. But I could probably make something tangy out of the bones."
Okay, that would be great. Don't get rid of them.
Okay, you can carry them then.
Yeah.
Bye.
He says, "I could probably strip the bones here, but it'd slow us all down."
Well, we have to go back and let everybody know that it's safe to come this way, more or less now anyway.
Out of character, so you understand what Ront is saying, you guys will be forced to travel the next day at a slow pace.
Yeah.
Right.
While he strips goblin flesh off of bones in front of the dwarf.
So we
That's
get a
traumatized
choice.
by the fact that he's crushed bones.
On the other hand, there will be this lava river between us and the bad guys that are chasing us. And if we after we get the whole party across, we activate all 3 pillars lava traps, that means this whole place would fill with lava. Basically.
Maybe Jim Jar and Pepito and I could figure out how to rig something so that anybody who comes out that one side triggers the trap without getting to save.
Yeah, that could work too.
Without being able
Instead
to.
of being
you set
aware
up some explosive pillars?
That's what I'm thinking.
Don't see why not.
Eldith might be able to help you with that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Maybe.
It is kind of a natural terrainy type thingy.
But
I've never seen exploding magma pillars, but sure.
Oh.
So are we making this our new camp area? Are we gonna bring the party up to this area and stop for the day?
Well, how long
How long have we
How
been
long have we been going?
scouting? And yeah, what's
Okay, so this is not the end of the day.
okay? And I'm assuming the group is traveling behind us. We're the scout ahead party, making
Yeah,
sure that no
yep.
shit's going down.
Yep.
Like goblins.
Like goblins, which we clearly dispatched.
I've got rope, by the way. We should tie these goblins up because the viscid globs aren't going to last forever.
Also, who's holding all of our gold? Or are we splitting it up?
Yeah. I'm not too attached to gold. I need components for spells, and if we ever got to civilization, I might need some gold to scribe stuff into my spell book. But
Well,
now,
it's a good thing we don't have any gold. We only have silver and copper.
money
So,
in
let's talk
general is
about
what
some
I
of
mean.
that.
All right, I'm just saying.
I think that we should probably split it up so that if somebody gets taken,
Yeah, I'm
singly-
okay with splitting it up. That's fine.
Ront will gladly take 1/4 of the share.
1/4 of the share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
killed 2 goblins with 1 swing, and I fought a rock. Give me that extra silver.
I got.
Ront's got no.
That's me.
Ront's got no problem. Like he'll hand you the extra silver and say, "Good show."
I took 100% of our prisoners captive.
You did.
Yeah.
Ront, when you say that, like
I'll
Ront will
take
look
the
over
extra
you and
silver.
and he'll say, "Congratulations, you did 100% of the useless shit."
I'm okay with that. I can live with that knowledge.
Yeah.
You globbed him. You globbed him good.
Do you
I
want?
did, didn't I?
Did we decide that Ront turning the goblin bones into bone bread was a bad idea?
I'm advising them against it, seeing as how he would have to travel with the rest of the pack, and that would mean Eldith would have to witness him grinding bones, and I'm pretty sure that would send her off on something. She's already agitated.
Couldn't we just fast char them and then eat the roasted meat?
That's
Yeah.
beyond Ront's expertise.
They got javelins. We stick them on the javelins, hold them out over the lava for a minute or two until they're thoroughly cooked, and then we have meals.
Yeah.
If you want to try that, go ahead, buddy. I'm gonna stick with these fucking mushrooms and not get some sort of goblin disease.
You're currently-
Okay?
you're
From
currently
fucking
all
We'll
God-
cook the disease off. That's why.
That's why you cook it.
You are
Yeah.
currently living off of rations right now, Gatana. You're not on mushrooms yet.
as I would rather still be on mushrooms
Okay.
than
So, are the two of you actually gonna cook and eat some gabi?
I'm not going to eat them right away, but when the party catches up, well, Darendale might. He's got quite
yeah.
a
If you guys want to that's totally for the record. My character is just
Yep.
no.
Is
You guys are more. I'm not gonna. Whatever. I'm just warning you guys. making him
Well-
grind bones and shit. That might.
Yeah, no, I
might
I,
be
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Especially since
But
we're
eat
trying
meat.
to.
You guys want to go for it? Go for it. Yeah, you should. You should really make sure it's well done.
Yeah.
I agree on that.
Yeah. I also agree.
You're gonna get worms.
Okay, so you guys are
I'm gonna
doing
laugh
it.
at you both when you die of dysentery.
That night-
I think what we should do is we should go back and get the party, bring them up to this point, and like have our lunch or whatever. Not necessarily goblin, but like bring that idea up to them and say, hey, we can make our rations go a little farther if we, dry roast these goblins.
Yeah, we could put it to a vote.
And not a vote, just whoever wants to can try it, and whoever doesn't want to can say, fuck that shit. That's fine. And then whoever's interested / capable of setting up a trap can start trying to work on how to do that.
And that's what you want to spend your night camp doing?
Well, like a lunch and see if it's feasible.
Okay, so after having had a lunch, the following let me consult my list of slaves.
You're gonna die of dysentery. I'm telling you right now, you're both gonna shit yourselves to death after eating this goblin meat.
Oh,
All right. So
wait, hang on. That's non-living matter. Prestidigitation, cleaned. All food has been sanitized.
Ront, Bapito is actually very casually all right with eating these goblins. Like, why would you not suggest that? Like, you might as well just suggested to Pepito that we have some broccoli for dinner. Okay.
Right?
Right?
And
people
for
might
the
not
record,
like-
I'm
might
not
like the taste.
disgusted at the concept of eating
You just don't want
meat.
to.
I'm disgusted
Yeah.
at Goblin. It's just really weird. That's not a thing that she. No,
Jim Jar's, Jim Jar.
I could stab ya.
Jim Jar will make you a bet.
Okay.
Jim Jar
What's
will,
the bet?
He'll bet it. He says, I bet you 2 silver. 2 silver? All right.
2 silver. Okay.
You eat that goblin, something freaky happens to you.
Something freaky happens.
Something freaky. You get sick, or you puke up, or you get diarrhea. Something freaky. Something. You eat if you eat the goblin, and in 2 days you're still fine, I owe you 2 silver.
Prestidigitation on my meat, so.
Do I hear about this bet?
Yes. Yeah, he's not hiding it. Like, it's just a friendly bet. You know, a couple. I'll bet between combat.
I will take that. I will take that bet, sir.
I'll take that bet.
All right. So, anybody who eats the goblin and is fine gets 2 silver at the end of the day, right?
We're gonna be making Constitution rolls
after 2 days, if they're okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. I'm taking the bet on Glossy that something bad is going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were all betting on whether I was
I'm not eating the goblin. I'm taking the bet on Glossy that something bad's going to happen.
All right. So down the list, Ront has no problem eating goblin. Like meat. Like he doesn't know how to cook it, but whatever. He doesn't give a shit. But Pito was just like, yeah, whatever. Eat goblins, dogs, cats, people, whatever. Right. Jim Jar is gonna.
Wait, what was that last one? Hold up.
He doesn't actually say that, but you could swear he was about to, right? Like,
he caught himself. But
yeah,
it was
like, or it's something
kind
kind of. It's the casual tone, like anything. Like he'll eat rocks, as far as you can tell. Like there's no disgust in his voice whatsoever. Jim Jar,
don't go for the big pillars. A, they probably won't taste good. B, they might kill you.
They'll burn your mouth. Very much. All right, so
so
Jim Jar is not in on this. Darendil
maybe 10 at the most.
Darendil finds it very unbecoming to be consuming the flesh of a thing with 2 legs himself. Eldith is over here in the not eat camp. Topsy and Turvy, not so much. They're not in the goblin not their style. Stool doesn't understand what everybody's voting on and winds up being distracted by Dan, who has to explain what voting means. Sushar only eats not that. Like it's not in his diet.
it's not that.
And Sereth is too accustomed to living a fairly cushy drow life. All right, so on the whole, you've got Bapito, Ront, Dan, and Glossy eating goblin.
I would like to let you know that I suggested this so that we could make our rations go farther.
Yeah, but if
I'm not
everyone
eating
is
extra, like
if almost everyone is not eating goblin meat, we're not really saving that much on rations.
literally 4 people.
You're saving 4 people.
Is not more than half, even remotely, of our entire group.
It's not worth it. We might as well just keep going with the rations.
You're joking, right?
Why?
This is 4 people today, and we might find more goblins. We might find other animals that we can eat. We might find other things, and the longer we can make our rations go, the less we have to depend on whoever we find.
To be edible?
Yeah, so basically Glossy's argument is, it's only 4 right now, but 4 now and 3 later and 2 after that, it'll add up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I was going to say, we're actually saving, we have
as long as we can make it through those 2 days, because that's how much further we've got to travel, then we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
so let's do it.
That night during camp, I will spare you the paranoia. You did not get attacked by anything during camp, but I do want everybody who consumed goblin flesh from the Underdark to roll me a wisdom save versus 1 level of madness.
Oh, that's what was going to go wrong with us.
I figured that was what it was going to be, but I'm okay with that.
I was waiting for a constitution check, actually, and be like, see, bitches?
Yeah, no.
All right, so...
Yeah, I was expecting
Oh my god!
Increase my botch counter, please.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Well, I have the most botches in the party. It can go me.
Yep.
Oh god, what terrible thing is about to happen.
You just botched a madness resist check, bro.
I know.
That's not kosher. This isn't cool.
I know.
You shouldn't be.
I know.
I'm actually pretty certain goblin probably wouldn't be kosher, come to think of it.
Depends on who prepared it.
I guess, yeah. How it's prepared, I mean, I don't know the details.
I botch a
You're
lot,
getting madness.
okay? That's all I gotta say about
All right,
that.
so, Matt, let's see.
I botched more than Carthay. Much more.
Yeah, you have botched a lot more than me.
Much more.
much more. But then again, you also roll a lot more attacks than I do because
All right,
all
Matt.
my stuff is saving throw based.
You botched. I'm gonna give you a bout of long-term madness. You're gonna skip 1 and go straight to 2.
Okay. What do I got?
Ooh.
Do keep in mind, when your madness effects are over, you still keep the madness level. So, for instance, Katana, you had a minor bout. You were level 1 just because that's faded.
Yeah.
Your next save is against a level 2 madness, not against a level 1. All right. So, Carpe Diem, please bust out that DMG.
Oh boy!
I'll race you to it. Where is the rules? Where is the rules?
How did the interrogation of our 2 prisoners go?
They don't have shit all to tell you, dude. Like they don't
I
have
just
shit all to
realized
tell
we
you.
didn't really need the Steelinator after all because
Long-term madness.
still
Roll
can
a
translate.
Throw 'em in the lava.
What page is it?
260
260. All
for
right.
long-term madness.
Page 260. That's 264. That's 260. All right. Long-term madness. Matt, roll me D100. I put your fate in your hands.
Oh joy, because that's been really working out for me.
Have you actually ever seen a D100? Because they're stupid looking.
Yeah, they are.
15.
15. All right.
Oh god, what does that even
All
mean?
right.
I don't know. It's not gonna be good.
Now
no
roll
matter
me.
what.
Now roll me 10D.
Why are there more rolls?
1d10.
Roll.
1d10
Times
only 1d10 times 10, Matt. 1d10 times 10.
How do I do that in the?
Just roll a 1d10 and then multiply it by 10.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Just roll 1d10.
Nine.
Alright, so
That's not
9 hours, so for pretty much the majority of tomorrow's traveling, you are going to be experiencing vivid hallucinations, and I will not tell you what is real and what is not.
Not again.
Grant, it's supposed to be 1d10 times 10. That's 90 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
much the
God.
rest of our trip.
Alright, so we're gonna say
That's
that
like-
Over 3 days.
this starts at the midnight mark. Alright? In your sleep, I'll be a little nice to you here. Alright? So it's at the midnight mark of travel day number 2, I think this was, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, so travel day number 2, midnight mark. You need to keep track of this. Alright? And I'm not telling you when you're hallucinating and when you aren't.
Well, how am I gonna know in 90 hours and stuff? That's not exactly 3 days, so.
It's not exactly 3 days, but we can, we'll assume that like a day has gone by. That's 24.
I guess 96 hours would be 4 days, so it's just shy of 4 days.
Just shy of 4 days. Yep.
Map maker mage. is
So
hallucinating.
that night,
Yes.
everybody has freaky as fuck nightmares. Did you also fail Carpe Diem?
I
Yes.
did.
Oh,
I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a 9.
So give me a short-term madness roll.
All right.
That's 1d10 minutes and a d100 effect.
Hey,
All right. How
Awesome.
many minutes?
interrogate our prisoners.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
All right. Now give me a d100 effect.
And 1d100.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
65 comes up as you are also hallucinating.
We got the same one.
Well, at least I won 2 silver.
So here's what's gonna happen. The next day that
I think I'm
comes up,
gonna admit that something's wrong with me.
the next day that comes up, I will say that some of the NPCs will be like, yeah, we could probably rig some kind of tripwire or whatever, and if we're lucky, it'll slow the drought down. All right.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't
So
stop them
I
completely.
no matter what the travel pace you take for the next day is, I will count it as fast for purposes of drought pursuit. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is the next day you roll up out of bed and you're staring at this thing and you're seeing the weirdest shit, Carpe Diem, and everybody else is like, and like as soon as that happens, right? As soon as Jim Jar like he sits up in his cot and you're like seeing shit, and he looks over at Katana, and Katana looks over him, and they nod, right? And they just hold out their hands, wordlessly holding out their hands, and you're like, you're looking at you. Only drooling.
What? Okay, I'm looking at Jim. Where's Jim Jar?
Jim Jar
Give me-
said, I don't know what he's seeing, but I've seen the look of that. I've seen that look in the eye of a dude who did a little too many, just.
What do we do about? Look at these two. What do we do about this
MRM
shit?
Dubois looks fine. Dan looks
Oh,
fine.
okay. Oh, the rest of them don't look very good.
Yeah, the others have been hit by like this mild, like they're looking at it, and see it, and then as you're looking at this you that's sitting on your cot, right? It opens its mouth to say something, and then just these vile-looking mushrooms just sprout from its tongue, and it can't talk.
The fuck?
I can see with my tongue.
Oh my god, I think we need to take a day because of the goddamn goblin meat that I warned them against. Oh my god, these guys.
At this point, Ront is like, no way.
Window licking fuck.
Like, Ront is out. No way in hell I'm letting those drow fucks get a day on me. I'll carry him.
Okay,
Let's go.
that's true. Yeah, carry these two little. You know what? Gnome, get the fuck on my back. Seriously, we're going. Woo!
Hey.
All right.
Again, with
I'll
the
make horsey
carroting
noises. I'll
of
help him out a little bit
motherfucking
with his.
Okay,
prisoners.
so let me find out what the next day is here.
I look at you. I'm not an idiot.
I'm all right. So oops, that's not the right thing. So here's what happens. Ready?
Get in my backpack.
I think I'm being
You gotta go.
forgotten. I do have to go, but I wanted to find out if we learned anything from the, if we could learn anything from the goblins
Especially not while hallucinating. No.
before
I
we
only
started
hallucinate for 10
hallucinating.
minutes.
All they know
goddamn
is that they've been there for a couple of months, just hitting anybody that comes through. They've killed a drow caravan. They traded with some dudes that came through. Like,
Do they remember any of like the caverns or hallways before in the direction we're headed?
They know all about that rubble. They blend in very well with the rubble. They're very proud of having.
Oh my gosh, if that's as useful as they're going to be, loot
Where's
them
the
and throw
nearest
them in the
place to
lava.
go to get more shinies?
I have a question. What did you honestly think you were going to get out of Crazy Goblins? I legitimately out of like.
No.
I was hoping for like some information about the road ahead, preferably. Was there more of them somewhere? Because they were they just hanging out?
Dan, you have to speak their language. So
I can't.
did we interrogate them before we ate?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was my plan.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So like, where's the best place to get more shinies?
You are the best place to get shinies. You have shinies.
We are not the best place because you can't get our shinies.
Yeah, you
Where
totally
else
lost.
could you go to get shinies?
Did they want your shinies?
Okay. You know what? Give me a really good reason not to give you a lava bath.
We're gonna eat them! I yell.
You know what?
Scare the goblins even further.
If you could tell us where to go to get more shinies in that direction, I point in the direction we're going, I will bring some back to you.
Roll me persuasion.
So is this your good cop, I'm bad cop?
Or
Because I'm
deception.
gonna give them a lava bath if
No,
they don't
you're
start
dumb
helping.
cop. He's good cop.
Okay, so you're rolling deception.
Dynamic going on.
You got a 12. Ready?
Yep.
Check this out. Check this out. I gotta find. Okay.
Being drunk keeps me sane. That's my madness.
They're totally lying out their ass. They're telling you about all the shinies they know about down the hill. They don't know where any shinies are. But now that you've told them you'll bring them some, now they want some, and they will tell you whatever they think you want to hear.
Okay.
But they're lying through their teeth. They don't know shit.
Yeah. All right.
And the threat didn't do anything for them.
Like, they're scared, but they don't know anything. They can't tell you anything.
Where did you guys come from?
You know what?
And they point. I'm guessing that they point in the direction of the stools here. They can speak English.
Yes. That's Rakadishu.
Oh, okay, that was English.
It's a proper noun.
Hadakadishu. Where's that?
Rakadishu.
Nakanishu.
I wonder if they can give a safe passage there.
I don't want to go to no fucking goblin town.
Well, we could resupply.
I don't know. They might have a lot of shinies.
There's that too.
Dead.
Dead. Oh, what killed him? That's unfortunate.
Yikdi kill Rakadishu.
I don't know what that is, so you'll have to like describe it.
Yigdi is the big guy that you
Yes.
gobbled.
Yes. That's the one you're talking to.
Yes.
Yikdi stilinate Rakadishu.
Oh, he killed them. Oh,
What's the coolest thing you've stolen? Stealinated.
he holds up a little stick.
That's great.
That's
What
not
does
even
that do?
shiny. I hold up my sword. This is shinier.
It might be magic.
And he says, Rakanishu, and he whips the stick, the little twig,
Yeah,
right? And the dog
he's got a-
appears.
What
And a
appears?
what?
The dog!
Oh, he's got a wand of illusion.
Huh.
I don't know if it does just the dog or if it's
Rakanishu!
give me a
Yeah,
good
it's like-
reason not
He's
to.
doing this because he's globbed. Right, so... no, he's trying to hold on to it like you can't
Give me
take
a
it from
good
him.
reason not to take that off your corpse.
No!
Okay,
That's not
take it
a
off.
good reason. Yeah,
I
I
think we
guess
should
we're
just
just
take it off his corpse.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Hey, Katana, do you have any more of that alcohol left?
No.
Wait, what do we need alcohol? What do we need alcohol for?
To dissolve the glue so that we can get at his pockets before we chuck him in the lake. A fire.
No.
Didn't he like pull it out?
Oh yeah, he pulled out the wand, but there might be more stuff in his pockets. I mean, that's his shiniest thing. What is it? His shiniest thing? Fine. I don't know. Can goblins be trusted to keep their word? I almost feel like putting him in
No.
indentured servitude.
No.
We're traveling around with a bunch of ex-slaves.
No.
That might
Yes.
not be cool.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
He's like, yes.
Dan?
Yes!
What?
Dan.
Yes!
What?
Dan?
Yes!
No.
Yes!
What?
No.
Yes!
You don't
No.
want to use him as a servant?
No.
Yes!
I don't.
Yes!
There's a spell. I've heard of it. I've
Yes.
seen people use it. It works better than a goblin.
No!
And you can't see it. And you
No.
can't smell it.
No!
That's the big important thing.
Lies!
You can't smell it.
He lies! No!
Exactly. No, you can't smell it and you can't see it.
Lies!
I can definitely smell him and see him.
So
Yes!
I'm gonna
Wait,
turn to the
wait. For that to be, give me that. I'm gonna snatch the wand.
No! No!
I wanna study this thing because I think it might be a wand of silent image. Actually,
It's a wand of it's a wand of basically it's a modified minor illusion.
oh, okay, that explains it.
It only does the dog, but the dog can move.
Naturally,
nice.
I'll give that to Glossy.
You're all nuts. Both of you.
I have to go. So
Wand of illusory dog summoning.
All right,
I
drop.
have to go right now.
Okay, drop something over your
I
camera
am
and go.
hanging the fuck up. I'm getting out of here.
Don't
Goodbye.
leave the
Sorry,
call,
everyone.
Matt.
Don't leave the call.
Just
Okay.
put
Drop something over your
camera.
webcam.
All right.
Yeah, that's not necessary. You're only looking at a blank wall.
All right.
I
So
swear to God.
you wake up the next morning, right? Oh my God! Somebody mute him. Why did he not mute himself? Oh my God, Matt!
Can you still text him?
No, I can mute
No,
him.
you can mute him. And,
I can't mute him. I'm not
Oh.
the person hosting the call anymore. One of you two has to. I swear to God, if
Who's
he's the
the
fucking call
host?
host, I'm gonna be pissed.
I got him.
Okay, good. So
There we go.
the next day, all right.
I just watched my party members interrogate a goblin, and I
Yeah.
just expecting actual factual information from a fucking goblin.
Hey,
So,
we got a wand of illusory dog summoning.
You could have just taken it from him.
We didn't know he had it until we interrogated him.
Oh my God. You know, if he was dead, I could have just searched his body. Just
Ront
Well-
is gonna be like, "That's how I normally do it."
Do you normally do it while it's encased in solidified stuff?
no, because I don't encase things in solidified stuff. I just hit them with my axe. But hey, we have different ways of doing things.
That's how I normally do it.
So,
right.
okay, so
So-
that was that thing, and then we ate some goblin, and everybody's fucking hallucinating
Oh, right.
now.
That happened, and then there is the eating of the goblin. You wake up the next morning, you're hallucinating. All right.
I'm laughing
So,
at all you dumbasses.
The next day,
So after that wears off, I'm going to very subtly attempt to put money in people's hands without other people noticing, but apparently fail miserably.
okay. So the next day.
At least I could eat.
Dawn of the third day. Well,
And hey,
quote
it didn't
unquote
taste
done.
the same as the rations.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I'm used to eating the same shit every day because I go to the same bar. So
all right. So the next day, we're coming up close to our time here, so I'm gonna speed through a couple of things here so we can get to the good stuff. All right. As soon as I find out where the fucking good stuff is. Well,
the
okay.
good
So
stuff is.
basically, what happens here, okay, is that the next day, Ront is carrying Glossy until Glossy is fine, and then he'll set Glossy down.
Oh, I wanted to carry Glossy.
Dan is fine. You guys don't actually realize that he's gone mad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so you're walking along, and it opens up, like the path up ahead opens up into this huge, expansive plateau. Right, the ceiling just starts to reach up and up and up, and it just seems to go on endlessly in either direction. And you find yourselves coming up on a cliff, and what looks like the ruins of an old Duragar fortress. And there's
That ain't a bad place to camp.
It's not a bad place to camp, which is, why you probably should have pushed yourself just a little bit further that night. This is early. This is just shortly after Glossy has regained his composure, right? And this right here is a tower that goes about 30 feet up, and it looks over the pit. And there's a somewhat rickety-looking rope bridge with a with an angel standing there, and the chasm, right? The walls of the chasm, it's like stalactites on the side, sticking out sideways, but some of them are broken, and it's all very worn down, and you hear a slow, deep scraping coming from inside the pit. And that's where we're gonna leave off for this episode of Hellmouth Darkness Falls.